What's going on? My name is Matthew Nickens, and welcome to the Red Line Sports Report.
Finish on three! 1, 2, 3, finish!
Hey, fellas, full court press. Be aggressive in the beginning. Don't give them any room to breathe.
Together on three. 1, 2, 3, together.
What's going on? My name is Matthew Nickens. Welcome to the Red Line Sports Report. Today we have a great show for you. We've got good counsel, we've got Poolsville, Paint Branch, we've got McGruder and the Blair Blazers. All 2013 football previews coming up. So stay tuned. When we come back, we'll sit down and have a chat with Mike Cornejo of MoCo Football and discuss what's in store for the upcoming season. With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
Bringing you the best down-home Italian cooking. Mama Lucia offers a variety of fresh salads, made-to-order pizzas, and savory Italian dishes to go with our large selection of wines. Visit any of our 8 locations and have Mama cater your next event.
Hi, welcome to the Red Line Sports Report. Before we get started, I just wanted to say in our season finale what a pleasure it's been doing the show, getting to meet so many great men and women, over 400 student athletes that we've had on, and it's just been a joy from day one. Also wanted to say thank you to all of our sponsors, Eats Training Services, Round Trip Sports, DC Sports Fan, Sports Extra, and most certainly Mama Lucia's Restaurants. All have been a big help and great supporters of the show, and look forward to doing more shows in the near future, or actually in the fall. If anybody out there, if you, your family, team, company would like to sponsor or take out an advertisement to help support us and the athletes, please contact me via email or cell phone. And, we look forward to hearing from you shortly. Now to get started on the show. I'm sitting here with Mike Cornejo of MoCo Football. Mike, we've got a few teams on today. I guess let's just start off with throw it out there. Paint Branch High School. Coach Mike Neesmith. What did you see last year, and where do you think they're headed this season?
Well, they went 3-7 last year, which was a bad season. They've never gone under 500, which Coach Neesmith there. This is his 7th year now, so that was some uncharted territory for them. They're hoping to get back up, and get to that playoff mode. They're usually a 7 to 9 win team. And for them to win just 3 last year was a big disappointment. So they're going to try to get to the playoffs hopefully this year. Yeah,
I think that shocked everybody, and I'm sure Neesmith has things situated and in control going into the summer. How about let's jump across, actually stay over that side. How about Blair High School? Coach Fields moving into a new job.
Coach Fields, he's coached. He's had 2 years as a head coach at Northwest. Went 5-5 his first year. Went 6-5 the following year. Went to the playoffs. With Blair, for the last 18 years, they've only gone over 500 twice. So for Coach Fields to go in there and install an offense, that's been very potent. From his previous stops as an offensive coordinator, I think it would be a great thing for them. It would be an exciting time for Blair as well.
Now, how about let's jump all the way across county up to Poolsville? The playoff team last year. Sometimes off the radar, which I'm really glad we have him on the show today. What do you see right there?
Coach Gant, they went 7-3 last year. That was their first winning season since 2005 when Coach Blair Hurd was there. So it's a great time. Coach Gant, he's a great coach. He's he could have won maybe Coach of the Year last year. I mean, you don't really see Poolsville winning a lot. From them to go 7-3 and go to the playoffs was something really amazing. They're going to miss Kirby Kamig, though, at quarterback, and Nikolai Henze at running back, but I believe they'll do a good job this year.
Now, how about we got Paint Branch, McGruder. I don't know why I always miss one too. McGruder High School. I think that's a school with a lot of just tradition. But young team, what do you think about that situation? What Coach Bernard's going to be able to do at for the Colonels?
Yes, Coach Bernard. He's not a stranger to winning games. His first 2 years over at Rockville, he took the team, to 8-win seasons twice. They struggled the third year without a running back in Gong Bay, but now at McGruder, it is. They struggled last year. They won their first game, but ended up losing the rest. But there's a lot of I think it's going to be an exciting time to play there. Unfortunately, people's been looking at McGruder as just a basketball school. But there's a lot of great tradition there with Coach Roy Lester. He was a big name in the county. For I think Bernard, he's going to have something. They're going to have to prove some teams wrong, but it's going to be a tough one for them. But I think they can do it.
I guess while I have you still, what about, I know last week we talked about a sleeper. Pull one more out.
Pull one more out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Sherwood last year, but we got with Blair here, I think they would be something too. I mean, they're in the Silver Spring area. It's been for a while now that they haven't been known, for winning games. They've been losing a lot of great players to their private schools and Prince George as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with Coach Fields going into Blair, it'll be a great thing. They could start winning games. For them, last year they won 2 games. That was actually 2 games better than they did the year before. They went 0-10. So I think Coach Fields, he's never gone under 500. For them to go 500 or even more, that's going to be something special for them.
And just with the summer league, passing leagues, the fact that they brought in the passing league to their home field. If you've gone online, they set up a new website for Blair football. Just a lot of the little things, maybe not so little, but a lot of the things that get overlooked or people just don't see happening are now happening with Coach Fields at the helm.
Yes, definitely. I mean, they brought in good counselors also in the same league. A lot of the down county schools, what that Blair league is going to do is going to, they're all going to compete against one another down there. They don't have to go all the way to upper county just to compete, And I think it'd be a great thing for them. It's a great thing for down county schools.
Yeah. Mike, glad you're on. Glad we had to have you on the show. Love what you guys do and keep doing it. When we get back, we're going to sit down and talk with the Paint Branch Panthers out of Burtonsville. So stay tuned. We'll be right back, and you'll like what we have to say.
Now the leading sports facility in Montgomery County, with fully retractable nets, top-of-the-line turf, 5 cages, and 3 pitching lanes, Round Trip Sports in Gaithersburg features a staff of current and former professional athletes. Check out roundtripsports.com for details on training programs, in addition to facility rental and membership rates.
Man coverage now. All right, I don't want your eyes looking back at the quarterback, and that's when receivers get the separation. Keep your eyes low. Okay, then you don't lose your man in those situations. Be crystal on that.
Yes, boom! Hit it right there. Oh! There you go. Nice. There we go. Under. Oh! Shit! Let me get back. 1 2. Oh! Very nicely done. That was a good round.
Hi, my name is Matthew Nickens. Welcome back to the Redline Sports Report. We're sitting here with the Paint Branch Panthers and Coach Mike Neesmith. Coach, last year was a down year. What's, I guess, just a brief a recap, kind of what happened and, how things are turning around now.
Last year definitely was a difficult year for us, going 3-7 and losing so many close games in the fourth quarter. And we really feel strongly it stems back to our off season and the fact that we didn't have a weight room for such an extended period of time and trying to lift weights outside, as difficult as that was. And once we got into the school year, still not having a weight room until the very end of the season. So we were literally pushed around a lot and wore down in the fourth quarter. So this year we started our strength and conditioning program a little bit earlier. The kids have bought in. We have a new strength and conditioning coach who's doing an outstanding job for us. So we're really excited with the progress we've made so far, and we think we have a good chance of returning to where we were before.
What, looking ahead to the fall, what can we expect? I mean, I've seen you guys play a lot. Very athletic. What can we look forward to, I guess, in the fall?
I think you look forward to a team that plays fast, a team that's playing aggressively on both sides of the ball, and really a team that is together and unified. So it's going to take, I think, 4 good quarters of football to beat us, because we've got a good group and a good group of kids that are working very hard and playing together. So that's what we're excited about.
And Gaston. Hey, Gaston, I saw you play last week. Nice arm. You had some zip on it. And I just kind of asked Coach Neesmith, usually a very athletic team program, what is it that you're going to be able to bring to the team next year?
Just more experience, and just I got a feel for how the offense works and just our schematics for it, just getting a good chemistry with our wide receivers, so we just look tighter, just we can be more productive just working down the field, just to score.
And then Javon, with the passing game coming from Gaston, I saw you had quite a few catches last week when I was out there at Blair. Being a 3-year starter, you got a taste of the playoffs. What kind of taste did it leave last year in your mouth going on a down year?
I just always, damn.
I mean, it was rough, I guess, right?
Yeah, it was rough. It was just I didn't have the chemistry as much as I have with Gaston right now.
Yeah.
I didn't work out with them. So I'm just keeping it going on to all the passing league games, everything, getting more chemistry so I can work out better with the team.
All right, Chris, lineman. I love linemen. While these guys are out running around in passing league and whatnot, what are the big boys doing to get ready?
Well, we actually just got a new offensive line coach this offseason, Coach Heckman. So we've been working a lot with him, working on he started us from the ground up, redid our stances, taught us the steps, taught us basic movement off the line, and he's really helped us with just the principles of blocking and stuff like that.
Back to basics. What has it been like blocking for Little John, and what do you expect out of him coming up in the fall?
It's always nice to block for someone who can hit the hole and get yardage, because it makes you feel more accomplished when you're doing all that work for a goal.
And then speaking, where's Johnny? Talking to Coach Neesmith, he kind of referenced that, it's not just offense, it's defense too. And you more or less can kind of put you anywhere out on the field. On a team like this, one that usually goes to the playoffs, had a down year, looking to rebound, how much does that affect what you guys will be able to do, that you can do multiple things?
I don't even know. I just want to go to States. That's all I want to do. So I want to experience going to States. Playing everywhere, it's the best. I feel good. Off training, I've been doing good. I feel like a different person. I just feel like I can play anything right now. At this time, I feel like just going to states is like the best thing for us. I don't know. Thanks.
And Paul.
You good?
What's up, Paul? All right, from offense to defense. 2-year starter. This is your senior year coming up. One, has it set in yet that this is your senior year?
Like what?
Has there been any effect on you yet that this is your last year of high school football coming up?
Nah, no, really.
It will. But after a down year, to bounce back, everyone said, defense wins championships. What is it? What are you going to do on the defensive side to lead these guys into battle?
All I'm gonna do is just get picks and just score on defense. To prove defense is better than offense. It's all about defense. So yeah.
What about in terms of just game preparation? How much does that factor into what you guys do week to week?
I'm gonna just work out. That's all. I don't know it.
He does it on the field. Ever swing it back to Coach Neesmith? You guys are having a good time. Mike, how important is it for the program, because you've been there and you built the program really, that you guys come back the way that you normally perform on the field this fall?
I think it's very important. A number of the things that we've done in the offseason have been geared toward return to the playoffs and making a strong playoff push. We've shuffled the staff around. I'll be calling the defense this year. Coach Mitch Babisham will be running the offense this year. We've added a few additional coaches, Coach Heckman, Coach Freeman, a number of other coaches too, really for that sole purpose. We had to look at ourselves, and it starts with me figuring out what went wrong last year and making sure that we didn't let those same mistakes happen again. We felt good that we had a good group of kids coming back, so we knew we could be strong if we make the right moves. So far so good. The kids are buying in, and we're getting bigger, we're getting stronger, getting faster. The kids' grades are good. And the kids seem to have bought in. Yeah. And so, when that happens, we usually expect good things. Yeah, and you can expect that. I want to thank you guys for coming on. Don't leave yet. Stick around because we had to pull some of them out to do some trivia. Okay. When we come back, we're going to have a chat with the Poolsville Falcons. So stay here, and we'll see you shortly. Located in Bethesda, Maryland, Sports Extra has been a full-service equipment and uniform dealer since 1991. With custom screen printing and embroidery, Sports Extra is the place to go for your upcoming season. Visit us 7 days a week and check out our 10% team discount year-round on all sporting goods and apparel. With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
We have got to start focusing. Let's do all the things that we practiced, we've done the whole way as we've gotten to this point. They're not as physical as the other teams. Are they as physical as the other guys? No. We need to come out there and stop being so passive. All right, you should be pissed off right now, and we really need to come out and bring it. Okay, we're on offense first, and I expect you guys should too, nothing less except for 8 points on the board. Get the touchdown, we're getting a 2-point conversion. Cool? Yes, sir. All right, find space, let's do work.
Hey, 1 on 3, 1 on 3.
1, 2, 3, win!
Come on, 1 without. Get upfield! Time, go.
H, Y. Okay, tail.
I'm hitting home already.
1 without. Come on, Joe. Hands go on. Now.
1 without 2. 1 without.
1001. 1002.
Hi, welcome back to the Redline Sports Report. My name is Matthew Nickens, and I am here with the Poolsville Falcons. Coach Gant, playoffs last year. What do you have to do personally? What do you need to do to make sure that these guys maintain kind of where you guys left off last season, and but also surpass, last year's results?
Well, that certainly is the goal, to surpass what we did last year, not just make the playoffs, but advance in the playoffs. My job is to get all these players, all my coaches ready to go and motivated every day throughout the summer to get ready for the season.
What is it about these guys that may be a little bit different than years past?
It's just the belief in themselves. These guys come out and compete with everybody they play. We're down at the Seneca Valley Passing League playing all the 4A schools, and they're ready to play with anybody. They'll take on anybody they want.
David Murray? All right, Dave, I know you, I guess, kind of on and off the field. You're young, you got kind of, aggressive mentality, attitude. How does that mesh with the guys on the team and, getting them to believe and do what you need them to do?
Well, we're really competitive. I'm a competitive person. They've started to believe in, my outlook in sports and in football, going out there and competing regardless of who you're going out against, and having that type of belief in our offense. And we're really starting to come along now in the spring. We're going to bring that same competitive attitude and craziness into our summer workouts and get it rolling into August.
All right, Sweetcar, lineman. I was up there at Seneca Valley the other day, and Coach ended off on after the game is Coach. The coaches were just talking about passing league, and that when August gets here, it turns into football. The way you guys play, how important is the line and being able to do what you guys do physically on the field?
Oh, I think the line is very important. We like to run the ball. That's what we build on. We run the ball, and when we need to, we pass. But I think this year we're going to be more of a passing team and incorporating more of like pass blocking styles to help our young players develop. And so I guess we still want to run the ball. Like, that's our main objective. And then moving on forward, we'll develop our passing game.
And Charles, get a little smile, huh?
A little bit.
Charles, coming back off of last year, you guys made it to the playoffs, and running was a big part of the game plan. What have you been doing, I guess, or what are you doing right now in the off season to prepare for full-time workload?
Well, it wouldn't be just a full-time workload on me. We have some other running backs, younger kids who are coming up and doing big things, so we'll definitely have some depth in the running back position. But other than that, we're working out with the team, getting fit, making sure we're staying in shape, so when the season comes that we can just be a workhorse and go all day into the fourth quarter and overtime if we need to.
Here's Joe. Man, Joe was running around out there like Wes Welker, catching every other pass. Joe, with the experience you got last year and being in the playoffs, what are, just I guess personally and as a team, as a receiving core, what are you guys looking forward and expect to do this fall?
It definitely motivated us. We started to believe in ourselves when we started winning games, and I believe that now that we've gone to the playoffs, we know how we need to work hard and push more to get deeper in the playoffs for next year. And we have everybody that's working right now, and I think we're going to have a great year next year.
Steven. What? Morning Star. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Steven, being, obviously quarterback is looked at as a leadership position. But being one of the younger guys on the team, Is there any nervousness coming on after last year's playoff run? And what do you, I guess, bring to the table in terms of leadership?
Well, last year I played safety, so I got to play with varsity, and that really helped, get my confidence up. And of course, Coach Gannon got me the reps with quarterback too, so I think that really helped. And we just want to continue that this year with everything, running, passing, and all that.
Noah. Passing league, you're out there, you guys are out there, 5-6 days a week. How is that helping you prepare for the upcoming season?
A lot of conditioning, getting in all the reps, where you would otherwise be sitting and watching a little bit. And just getting all the looks from the different offenses that they're going to throw at us during the season really helps.
Okay, thanks. And then John. John, what's going on, dog?
Not much.
Not much. You're a big guy. You play a big role on the line. In terms of just the line, what you guys are able to do in terms of production, the running game, the passing game, what is it about you guys that maybe sets you apart from some of the other lines around the county?
I think it's just that we work harder than any other team in the county. We work on our craft. We're always doing steps every practice, working on 6-inch steps, just working on the little stuff to make us better than other teams that may be bigger than us. We would try to make up for our size. Some of us are smaller. We just try to stay in the weight room, working the little stuff, and get as good as we can, I guess.
John, what kind of interest are you getting from schools?
I'm getting school, talking to Maryland, Rutgers, talk to Penn State, talk to Pittsburgh, ODU.
That's good.
Yeah.
Swing it back around to Coach Gary. Coach, I wanted to ask him that because just location-wise, where you guys are, I think a lot of people sometimes forget that what you guys are doing out there. What is in terms of what you guys do in season, out of season? How important though is it for you that these guys move ahead, whether it's playing in college or going to college? Just from Poolsville to the future.
It's very important. I've prided myself on being able to write recommendation letters for these kids, whether it's to go play football somewhere, just applying for a job, applying for a college, and that at the end of the day, that's what it's about is training these guys to become young men and productive citizens. The football is great, but it's an extra in addition to what we're doing in the classroom.
It definitely teaches you a few lessons.
Sure does.
Want to thank you guys for coming on. Made for a great show. Have to pick out a few of them for trivia.
You got it.
Make sure you pick the right ones.
You got it.
When we come back, we're going to have a chat with McGruder, Coach Bernat, and see what's cooking over there. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Bringing you the best down-home Italian cooking. Mama Lucia offers a variety of fresh salads, made-to-order pizzas, and savory Italian dishes to go with our large selection of wines. Visit any of our 8 locations and have Mama cater your next event.
We got coming at 2, 4, 6, 8. So you guys doing the neat thing. Okay, good. Hey, they're big, they're fast, they're strong, but who gives a crap? You know what I'm saying? Go out there and have some fun. All right? Hard work on 3. Hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hard work. Alabama.
80 hits on 1, right?
Hi, welcome back. My name's Matthew Nickens, and I'm sitting here. I got the McGruder Colonels with me. Coach Bernat, last year was maybe a tough year, rough year for the program. But what is it about these guys that will help you bounce back?
Matt, thanks for having us on tonight. It was a tough year last year, going 1-9. We were very senior heavy, so as a coaching staff, we're real happy about the progress we've made. There was a lot that needed done. We're going to be in another rebuilding year. We have a lot of young guys, and that bodes well for our program. We graduated 27 seniors, I believe. So the progress we've made as a group so far this year, we're very pleased about. The work ethic, the academic expectations, the bar has been set. These guys understand it. These guys are putting the work in, and we are building what we expect McGruder to be a couple years from now as a very competitive program. Yeah. So we're excited. We're happy. Last year was definitely a learning year for us, and we are looking forward to being competitive this year and winning some ball games.
Yeah. Chris McCoy. Hey, Chris. What does it mean to be able to put on that uniform, that jersey?
Coming in, it's my senior year, and McGruder football has always been something that people in the community kind of look up to. We're trying to get that title back, and since it's our senior year, we're trying to get off as best we can. It's a young team, so I know I'm not going to be here next year, but we're going to give everybody everything that we can, and help us progress our season.
Jesse. Jesse, in the year that you guys are coming back, and the year for you personally coming up from JV, what are kind of maybe some of the pressures that you're seeing now, and how are you coping, working them out?
Well, with varsity and everything, they're bigger, faster, and stronger. But I think, through our 7-on-7 work and practices and workouts we've been having, I think we'll be able to make the transition well and do better this season.
Linnell. We just heard from Jesse. Wide receiver, defensive back, first year. What has it been like so far? We haven't got to the season yet, but, playing with these guys this summer.
It's been a lot of fun, hard work. I love my teammates. I love everything we've been doing. I feel like we made a lot of progress.
What do you see, where do you see, you guys going as we get to August and two-a-day start up? Kind of what are you anticipating for the upcoming season?
Improvement. I think I see us being better than where we were last year. I feel like the group of guys we have, we work hard every day. We give it everything we've got. It's a lot of good effort.
Yeah. Where's Brent? Brent, maybe young but experienced. Defense, I'm from there. I graduated from Rockville, so I definitely know McGruder. You guys usually have a physical defense. What does it mean to you to be able to come out and put on a show this year and lead the charge from that side of the football?
Well, being on defense, I always enjoy being physical, and it's a great part of the game. And I really see us being a lot more physical and a lot better defense this year because we just got a new defensive coordinator. And I just feel this team this year is more experienced and has better football smarts.
Jackson. Started last year, freshman. What is it about maybe this team, the way you guys play? How important, maybe switch it up, how important is it that the line stay intact and, be a cohesive unit for the season?
It's just really important that we protect our quarterback because quarterback got hit a lot of times. Got to take care of him. And we just need to get our football smarts together and know what we're doing.
And just swing it back to Coach Bernat. Coach, I saw you guys play last week. I've seen you coach over the years. I think you guys are going to be all right next year, with this fall coming up. It's maybe a young team, but he's got to start from somewhere. But I guess, where do you see things headed? Maybe not so much September, October, but just literally over the next couple weeks, month or two.
We've got a lot going on. I think there was a lot in terms of building a program and being a competitive program. There was a lot that we needed to get in place at McGruder. Just being involved in the 7-on-7s is a huge step. Taking these guys to summer camp, getting them working out in the weight room over the summer, having weight room expectations, the academic expectations. These guys are stepping up to the expectations, and they're the kind of guys we want as a program. So last year some guys didn't make it for us. They weren't the character guys that we wanted or that we could keep on the team. I think we sent the message out of the type of football team we want to be, and we're going to build with that group. And these are the guys right here. So they're excited. The coaching staff's excited. The parents are getting excited. We've got a lot going on, and it's going to be a fun ride with these guys, and they're going to take us a long way. McGruder has been, historically, McGruder was a powerhouse back when I was in high school. One of the reasons I wanted to take over the program was because I knew McGruder probably for, it's been a long time, and it needs to get back up to that powerhouse, and we can do it. And guys like this and the parent support and the fan support get it back up to where it used to be and be competitive again. And we're all excited about it.
I want to thank you guys definitely, Coach, for coming on. I'll be watching. When we come back, we're going to chat with the Blair Blazers, Coach Fields, first year in there, and see what they have in store for the fall. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Now the leading sports facility in Montgomery County, with fully retractable nets, top-of-the-line turf, 5 cages, and 3 pitching lanes, Round Trip Sports in Gaithersburg features a staff of current and former professional athletes. Check out roundtripsports.com for details on training programs, in addition to facility rental and membership rates.
With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
Where's he throwing the football?
Yes, or the pass.
Yeah, he's throwing somewhere outside the hash mark, probably outside the numbers. Get in his passing lanes. Okay, get in his passing lanes if you're in that area, if you're that defender. Let's keep playing football. Let's keep getting better. Okay? Who had the ball first?
It's our ball.
Our ball. Okay.
Bring it. Hey, Blazers on 3, all for 1 on 6.
1, 2, 3.
Blazers!
4, 5, 6.
All for 1.
All right, let's go. Forward.
It's up.
Third down. Draw. Trips left, 290 draw. First down.
Trips left, 290 draw. First down.
Yeah. Good. Let's go. Hurry up.
Hi, welcome back to the Redline Sports Report. My name is Matthew Nickens, and I'm sitting here with the Blair Blazers. Coach Fields, how has your past experiences coaching? I guess most recently would be Northwest. How has that prepared you for what you're getting into over at Blair?
Well, one of the things at Northwest is we built that program from the kind of the ground floor up. And as I've sat down with several coaches over the last few months, we kind of have the same plan in place to build it from the ground up. So that experience certainly at Northwest, going from a starting season where not a lot of experience, at least doing things the way we wanted them to do them, to winning state championships a few years later, hopefully will translate over into Blair as we're starting these young men kind of at that ground level and trying to work our way up the ladder. So hopefully it'll come a little sooner at Blair, but we're working hard every step of the way.
And what's the importance of just the family ideals and I guess, working as a unit. How does that incorporate the importance of it in terms of building a program there?
Yeah, that's one of our top priorities, and I tell these kids all the time, and I talk to our coaches about it. We want to be a team-spirited, family-minded, gentleman, quality person type program. So everything we do, whether it be in our passing league and making sure that we're just being...
Hey, Lee, hey, get a shot real quick. Talk about gentlemen. Get a shot of the guys. I think they got the best dress award for tonight.
We were shooting for the season, but tonight will work. So, we're working hard to make sure we're doing things the right way all the time.
Gage, what are you and your teammates prepared to do this season in order to turn this program around?
Well, we're going to do the best we can to just be, especially the most powerful team, just to come together with love, more discipline than we were last year, and just to become a more teamwork part of it, because we didn't have that last year, and we just hope that we're all going to work hard for the season.
DJ, what are you looking forward to the most this fall?
Winning, sir. That's what it's about, just winning. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most, and being on the field with my teammates.
I guess what are you doing now, perhaps, to get to where you guys want to be?
All of us have been working real hard together in the weight room, working hard in the weight room, trying to come together as a unit. That's the main thing. Just trying to focus on one common goal, and that's winning. So everybody just trying to focus on that, and that takes us a long way. So
yeah. To Victor, what does it mean to you personally? When you put on the Blazer jersey and get ready to go into war.
Well, I think it's a team sport, so I feel like everybody, when we put on our thing, when I put on our uniforms, we should represent as a whole one. So everybody should do the same thing and do our jobs on the field.
Moose, here's a question for you. What do you have to say to everyone out there that thinks Blair might be a pushover this fall?
Well, you guys are completely wrong. We are working really hard to get together as a team and do what we want to win. We want to win, and being a pushover, I think that's not the right word, because we're not gonna lay down for anybody. So I think my teammates and I, we're gonna come together and we're gonna have a good season this year.
And then I have a joint question. Go with Sam first. Sam, I've seen kind of what's already happened and starting to take shape over at Blair. For you, what kind of impact has Coach Fields already had on you in the program?
Can you repeat that?
I said, what kind of impact, what's been the impact that Coach Fields has had on you already?
He definitely has showed us that we need to work as a family, we need to work together, come together, be brothers, be a family, and that we need to work hard, stay in the weight room, work on the plays, study the playbooks so we can get better and better each day. And every time we come to practice, that we learn something new, that we get better.
And then Aaron. Kind of same question. What have you learned from Coach Fields, in the weeks, months that he's, been working with you guys?
The one thing that I can say I've definitely learned from Coach Fields is a work ethic. You have to put in work. It's not about who's the best athlete. It's about who the guy who wants to put in the most work on the field. And that's the dude who's going to get all the good things are going to happen to you. Yeah. He's also had a great effect on the program, because in the past we haven't had a lot of numbers. And when everybody heard Coach Fields was coming around, we have a lot of people that are excited for next season. There's a lot of talk. We're very excited for next season.
And pass the mic back over to Coach. Coach, when I was talking to Mike Cornejo earlier, and just in the last couple of weeks, things have happened and starting to take shape at Blair that weren't there in the past. The passing league, having the teams come to you, and not just any teams. Good counsel. You guys, programs that you have to compete against every day to make you better. The website, the BlairFootball.com. It's little things that have impressed me, but I wanted to know, in terms of the support, not just from the players, but the coaching staff, the teachers, the AD, the parents. How are things starting to take shape?
Well, it's a good question. It's a fair question and an appropriate question. We're under no illusions of grandeur. We understand. You asked one of the kids earlier about being a pushover next year. We know that on everyone's schedule, they are checking Blair off as a pushover. It's our job to make sure that that they're wrong when that time comes, and we're taking every step we can to make sure that happens. As far as being received at Blair, it's been nothing short of. I've been very pleased. Every teacher I've run into, a lot of former graduates from Blair, alumni, former players, nothing but open arms, excitement. Conversations with several parents. We have several parents here tonight and families. Very excited community, and so with their excitement, it gets me excited, and I think it trickles down to the players. I've had experiences in the past where people don't necessarily want to see their football program succeed for one reason or another. I have not seen any of that at Blair. In fact, it's been on the contrary. It's been a very exciting time for me over the last 2 months, a refreshing time. And an exciting thing is Blair, we know, hasn't won really in 40 years consistently. So it's nice to have a group of kids that are committed and dedicated, understand that they need to put in work, understand that we are right now everyone's win, and we're working to change that. So it's exciting all around.
I'll tell you what, that'll be the best feeling, I think, when you start to hear the chatter. And say, what was Blair like? Well.
Right, and then hopefully you get to the point where, why is Blair on our schedule this year? That would be nice. That would be nice.
Coach, I want to thank you definitely for coming on.
Sir, thanks for having us.
Guys, thank you guys for coming on. Enjoyed it. We'll be right back for trivia, and Coach, you got to pick a few guys out. We're going to get all these guys together. Some of them never played with each other. They'll definitely be playing against each other in the fall. So stay tuned, and we'll see how this thing works out.
With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
All right, welcome back. My name is Matthew Nickens. Welcome back to the Red Line Sports Report. We're having a great show so far. It's about to get a little bit better. We have trivia. We have, on my right, Poolsville and Paint Branch. On my left, we got Blair and McGruder. Team 1, Team 2. Oh, team name. What's your team name?
Goon Squad, yeah, that's how it is. Goon Squad.
What?
Goon Squad.
Goon Squad? What's your team name?
Something sophisticated.
Team Sophisticated. All right, quick rules. First team to 5 points wins. When I read a question off, the team that answers correctly gets the point, but if you guess wrong, your team is out for that question. The other team gets 15 seconds to talk it over. So if you know the answer, say it. But don't be that guy, the guy that just loses it for the team. Are you ready? You guys ready? And make sure you speak up. Question number 1. Who has scored more touchdowns than any other player in the NFL?
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice is correct. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Goon Squad's up 2-1 or 1-0. Sorry, getting ahead.
That's the first thing I knew.
We're like a whole blend of different colors.
Diversity.
It's rainbow.
Question number 2. What was the #1 song downloaded on iTunes this week?
Hold on. It's not Gangnam Style.
Mirrors?
No, it's not that.
Mirrors?
What's like a mainstream song?
What was the #1 song downloaded on iTunes this week?
Thrift Shop by Michael Moore.
Thrift Shop's incorrect.
I think Mirrors. The Justin Timberlake song? Mirrors by Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. It might be Suit and Tie. You want to go Suit and Tie? Can we go Suit and Tie by Justin Timberlake?
Suit and Tie's incorrect. Come on, guys. What you guys listening to? Correct answer was Blurred Lines, Robin Thicke and Pharrell.
Got them blurred lines. Blurred lines. You hear that song with Robin Thicke? It's really high with it. He's like, you know, like that. He's all like that.
I don't know much about it. I'm not listening to Trap House.
All right, next question. In what city is the Pro Football Hall of Fame located?
Can.
Not me, That's us.
MoCo football, who was it?
Goon Squad.
Goon Squad's up 2-0.
Get it. Who you with?
Do you guys need to trade places? Next question. What year did World War II end?
1945.
Woo, you guys are on the boards. Team Sophisticated's on there. Scores now 1-2.
That's world history. Lay my down. Let's go, Cal.
Next question. High school football.
I bet.
What school has won the most Maryland State championships in football over the last 10 years?
Seneca Valley.
Oh, you're wrong twice.
George won like 9.
You're wrong as well.
No, because they've only won one in 2002.
I know.
Dunbar.
I didn't hear the end of it. I thought he was just saying in general.
All right, next question. Who watches basketball? All right. What celebrity was caught wearing gold chains and sunglasses courtside at the Heat game?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber's correct. Goon Squad's up 3-1. You don't have to raise your hand. It's not class. This is street. Next question. Scores 3-1 Goon Squad. Come on, guys. What is the most common venomous snake in Maryland?
Copperhead.
Go Poolsville. Poolsville. You guys missed that. How'd you guys miss? That's correct.
I almost said it.
Copperhead.
I almost said watermelon.
Team Sophisticated. What is it? 3-2 now. All right, guys, making it interesting. Next question. Who is the only NFL running back with over 3,000 carries to average more than 5 yards per carry?
CJ Spiller. CJ Spiller. CJ Spiller.
Emmett Smith.
Incorrect. Barry Sanders. Tied it up. I give you guys the benefit of the doubt. The score is tied 3-3. There's only 2 points left. Next question. State the Pythagorean theorem. I think I was up here closest to them. Goon Squad started to say it first, but I think Team Sophisticated ended it first. Point. Team Sophisticated. Scores 4-3. You guys. All right. What singer jumped off the stage onto a lady's head? Miguel's correct. Goon Squad ties it up 4-4 game point.
That's all over the neck. So he got with that drop.
Nah, it's like Jeopardy, man. You gotta say it.
They're like looking on the cards.
Alright, this is the last one.
Last question. You guys ready?
Yeah, give some nice. They already got 42.
What two teams played in the first All-California Super Bowl? Raiders, Rams, or San Francisco are all incorrect. You guys got it.
What?
San Francisco and San Diego Chargers were the first two All-California teams to play in the Super Bowl. Come on, guys. I want to say thanks to everybody. Thanks for all the teams on today. Thanks for all the teams and athletes that came on in previous shows. I think it was a great first season. The Redline Sports Report is here, and catch up with us over the summer. We'll be doing some coverage, and we will see you next fall.